2021 sixth grade promotion ceremony. My name is Noah Copsio, and I am very excited to be here to celebrate with my classmates today. We would like to thank you for being here with us. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. We will begin our program this morning with a musical number performed by our sixth grade. Please give a warm welcome to our wonderful teacher, Miss Williams. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you, sixth grade leaders, for that performance. We now have an opportunity to hear from our student government president, Shawnee Lunt, and vice president, Abby Warwick.
Hi, my name is Sean, the president of Student Council.
And I'm Abby Ward, the vice president.
Student Council helped me with many things. Whenever we started, we did events like Chipotle night and fundraisers, which taught me to be responsible because I had to remember to always be there to help support it. Some other memories were near Christmas, where Student Council helped me with cookies and Santa and the gift exchange. Something else we did this year was the book drive and the elderly letters, which we collected for Valentine's Day. All of this was in February. I'll miss this year and all the fun memories I had. I hope everyone had a great time too.
Student Council has helped me have an opportunity to express my ideas and show leadership by doing school activities and service projects. And the way that our school showed kindness this year was doing kindness rooms. We recently celebrated Mother's Day by decorating rocks. And since now it's the end, we had an amazing time. I hope you guys did too.
Have a great summer.
Thank you, Shawnee and Abby. Student government did some amazing things to help our school and community in this past year. Next, we will hear from Ms. Hill.
Good morning. At the back of this room, near the kitchen door, is a bulletin board created by my class. I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but I don't think it's going to happen. I have found myself reflecting about this puzzle a lot over the last few days, and how a class really is like a puzzle. And I'd like to take this opportunity to share my thoughts on this analogy in regards to my own class. Each student received a grouping of blank puzzle squares, and they were asked to create a design that represented themselves, represented accomplishments through the school year and their interest, friends, and things like that. And like my students, each grouping of puzzle pieces is unique. And each puzzle piece comes together to complete the puzzle. Each student in my class works together to make our class complete. If you look closely at the completed puzzle in the back, you will notice interesting things. Some designs are upside down, some are sideways, some have smeared colors. There are some which have been covered up and redone to fix mistakes, and some that have obvious mistakes still present. You will also notice that there are some puzzle pieces missing. Like this puzzle, my class is interesting. Our daily experiences are not always perfect. Some days may have seemed a bit sideways or upside down. We have made our share of mistakes. Sometimes we have created new and better experiences from learning from our mistakes, and sometimes our mistakes require more work. Each member of my class brings color and creativity to our daily lives. Each puzzle piece brings color and creativity to the puzzle. Sometimes the color that we bring to each day may be dulled by having an off day. Finally, the missing puzzle pieces. The missing puzzle pieces show an incomplete class. This represents a couple of things. One being that the friends that were with us at the start of the year are no longer with us because they have moved on to another school or to another state or such. And another is that our learning is not complete. These students may be finished with 6th grade, but their learning will continue on in a different place. I would like to thank my students and their parents for allowing me to be part of their lives, for the opportunity to create daily experiences that have helped them create their own puzzle, their own pieces of our class puzzle. I want my students to know that each of them is an important part of my life puzzle, and I am proud of the puzzle that we have created together this year. In closing, I wish each of my 6th graders the best of luck as they move on to 7th grade. I want them to keep learning, leading, and changing the world. And also, parents of my students, if you'll take an opportunity to look at the bulletin board, and you can scan a QR code so you can see the video that goes along with your child's puzzle piece. Thank you.
Thank you for those thoughts, Ms. Hill. Now we will hear from a representative from each class as they reflect on our school year. We will first hear from Nicolette Altamero from Miss Klein's class, followed by Toria Hale from Miss Hill's class.
Hi, my name is Nicolette Altamiro. I'm so glad I transferred to AOA. I met a lot of great people, and I made a lot of friends. I can't wait to see you all next year. I know you all can achieve great things if you put your mind to it and put in the work to be successful. I hope one day I'll be on new futuristic technology and see your name and all of your great achievements. Sixth graders, go out there, change the world. Learn, lead, change the world. Go Patriots. Hello, I'm Toria Hill from Miss Hill's class. I've only been at ALA for one semester, but I've already acquired so many great memories here. Everyone knows that this past year has been a roller coaster, but going to ALA was the highlight of my year. I was asked to talk about my favorite memories of this year, and I had so many it was hard to choose which ones to talk about, but here we go. My favorite memory has definitely got to be the snowball fight, and many of you are probably wondering how that works. And it's simple. We throw giant white puffballs at each other until someone goes to the nurse with a bloody nose. No, I'm just kidding. We throw giant white puffballs at each other until the drive line starts. My next favorite memory is playing monkey on the ground at recess. It felt like we could have played that game for hours until someone got bored of it. That is something I'm definitely going to miss going into junior high. Another memory I have is April Fool's Day. We played so many pranks on our teachers, so here's a couple. During PE, we left the gym with Miss Mallory, and while our teacher was going to get us, we went into our classroom, and she had no clue where we were. The next prank we played was while Miss Hill was out of the classroom, we all switched seats, and she didn't catch on to what we were doing for the longest time. It was hilarious. I love being part of this class, these friendships, and this school. Going into junior high will definitely be scary, but it's a new step, and it's a new beginning and a step forward. I know I said that the snowball fight was my favorite, but I changed my mind. Meeting all these wonderful people was the greatest memory I will ever have. Meeting Miss Hill and all my classmates was amazing, and I hope they never forget me, and I will never forget them either. I'm so glad that I got to spend the last couple months of my elementary school at ALA. So thank you for being kind, being loving, and being accepting. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Nicolette and Toria. It was fun to relive those memories with you. Next, Miss Klein will share some thoughts.
Good morning, my name is Mrs. Kleina. I wanted to start off with reminiscing at the beginning of the year. We only had 14 students, I did, in my class. I had 10 girls and 4 boys. And each month as my class grew, the boys would be like, please be a boy, please be a boy. Like we're expecting a new baby, but we weren't, and they mostly got girls. So we ended up the year with 16 girls and 7 boys. So they did grow a little bit, but it didn't matter to them because they still became friends, right? They welcomed everyone, no matter where they came from, and this is why I'm not worried about them in junior high. Because really, you guys have already done it. You've come to a new school. You've made new friends. You've done great. You've been successful. And I have no worries about you. You've got this.
I would like to take a moment right now to thank Ms. Jones and Ms. Brown for all they have done to help us throughout this year. From all of us in 6th grade, thank you. I would now like to welcome Danielle Howowski and Sophie Graham to the stand. They will be reading All the Places You Go by Dr. Seuss.
Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You'll look up and down the streets, look 'em over with care. About some will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains, your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. And in that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, it's wide open air. Out there things can happen frequently due to people and brainly influences you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll seeing great sights, you'll join higher flyers who will soar high flights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed, you'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true. That bangs up and hangs up can all happen to you. You can get all hung up and a prickly perch and your gang will fly on it. You'll be left at the lurch. You'll come up and down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the changes are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you'll sprain both elbow and chin. Do your dare to stay out. Do your dare to go in. How much you can lose, how much you can win. And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in a race, down long wicked roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind for miles across the weirdest wild place, headed, I fear, toward the most endless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or a phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly, or waiting for a wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or strings of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape in waiting that sting. You'll find right places where boom bands are playing. With banner flipping flopping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there's fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because they'll play against you. All alone, wherever you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite alone. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you'll go, though the weather be full. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On we'll go, though the heckies howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. And on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be in. And never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed.
Yes, you will indeed. 98 and 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains.
So be your name, or off you'll go to great places. Today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Thank you so much, Danielle and Sophie. Such great words to send us on our way to junior high. Speaking of junior high, we have around 66% of our 6th grade leaders moving on to one of our ALAs. We will now be handing out our certificates of promotion to our 6th graders. Here to help me with this is Jared Baldwin from Miss Klein's class. We ask that you hold your applause until all names for each class have been called. Tabitha Bryce.
McKenna Burton.
Kira Canedo.
Victoria Hale.
Ella Jackman.
Noah Copshio.
Chloe Lake.
Noah Leon.
Shawnee Lunt.
Connor McLean.
Brianna Mitchell.
Avery Mortensen.
Olivia Ordenez.
Tyson Pena.
Adrian Rivera Cardona.
Sophie Stoddard.
Gage Sullivan.
Karma Tafoya.
DeMarco Teller Geiger.
Logan Thompson.
Abby Warwick.
Megan Warwick.
Nicolette Altamiro.
Jerry Baldwin.
Liv V.
Amelia Cook.
Tatum Cruz.
Brentley Croft.
Caden Stavilla.
Serenity D'Angelo.
Sophie Graham.
Maddie Hendrickson.
Alicia Jankovic.
Mason Jepson.
Anaya Canola. Amara Nusa.
Danielle Owarski.
Carlos Ortega.
Connor Patrick.
Victoria Piedmont.
Brian Quigley.
Kylie Reynolds.
Gabby Ricabono.
That's my girl.
Chandler Young.
Let's have a round of applause for Miss Kleina's class. Let's have another round of applause for our 6th grade leaders. Thank you for attending today's event.